Hi, everyone. If you can hear our voices and if you can see us, just know that we are really excited you're watching this video. Anyway, I'm Ifwa. I'm an educator. My area of specialty is in special education. I have passionately worked in this field for 11 years now. I've had the pleasure of supporting students with autism, ADHD, dyslexia, dyscalculia, and many more. I'll give a chance to my colleague here to introduce himself, and then we can get to the main reason why you're watching this video.
Okay, so my name is Nazir Ona. You can also call me Naughty. It's okay. I have 15 years teaching experience, international school, and my last job was a PYP job, PYP coordinator for a very short period. But now I've moved to the US and I'm teaching here as a first year J1 teacher. We hope that the information we are going to provide you will be a very necessary step for your next journey. I mean, coming to the US to teach as a teacher and exchange teacher. So yeah, join us. Let's share this information together and hopefully, well, maybe some of you will be in the US to teach this year.
Perfect. I love what you said. This information is a very necessary one. Okay, so basically, we had a free Zoom session a couple of weeks ago. And then we noticed that most people haven't heard about the J1 teaching experience or teaching opportunity in the US. Both of us are on, I am in my third year, and as Norton mentioned, he's also in his first year. So, by popular request, we decided to record a video to share with people who haven't heard of this yet, and also people who joined our free session and then wanted to review this information. Okay, so let's dive deep into this. So just as you can see in that picture, that was a picture of a globe. Are you ready for some international experience right there? All right. If you were thinking about what the J1 teaching program is about, so basically is an opportunity created by the US government in collaboration with other countries to promote cultural exchange, research, and also to improve professional skills of foreign and international teachers. We will share some of the links that will be very helpful to you as part of this video so that you can actually go on to read more about this opportunity. If you were wondering what you need in terms of qualifications, what you really need to start on this journey, you need a bachelor's degree in education or PGDE. You need a teaching license wherever you are. It would be great if you have a driver's license. Not that is a requirement for you to teach, but it will make your life here easier. And then if you have 2 years experience, just know that that is all you need. Not all you need, but it's a good thing to have. And then you need to have a good reputation because you know that in the recruitment process, you definitely get to a step where recommendations will be needed or references will be needed. So having a good reputation wherever you've worked is also really important. And then definitely we know you speak good English. And also having a valid passport because you will need it to travel. Yes, that's basically all you
That's
need.
what you need. That's what you need.
Okay, moving on. So, Note, you can run us through this. The
Um,
benefits.
Yeah, I mean, what are some of the benefits? What are some of the things you are going to get as part of a J1 teacher? I mean, you are definitely going to get a US teaching license. I mean, we can compare it to home, but if you have a US teaching license is one of the best things to have as a teacher. And then you are going to have a lot of career development. I mean, if one will attest to the fact that coming here will give you a lot of exposure and a lot of career development and other advancements in your career as well. And then you have a legal immigration status. You come here, you don't have to cross the border, you don't have to jump any wall, be Libya, wherever. You just be here legally. And then you also have a chance to come with your family. If your children are under 21 years, you can come with them. Your close family, wife, husband, and kids. And then you have a US Social Security number, free education for your kids. Who doesn't want free education? Well, it's free back home in Ghana, so yeah, it's okay. And then your spouse can also work. Your husband or your wife can work whilst you're teaching. And then you can travel to all the 50 states. Currently, I'm thinking of where to travel to. New York is first on my list, but let's see if I have enough money in December. And then you have access to quality healthcare, and then you have access to also US driver's license. I mean, this is just something small, but
Yeah. And just to add on to this, I mean, all these are very important, but having a legal immigration status is a very key thing. Traveling is important. It's not just about traveling, but traveling and knowing that you are not in any issues with the police. You have all that it takes to legally be here for as long as you're on this program. And then the opportunity to bring your family is also really good. Access to free US public education. So all these are really good benefits, and it should be motivating enough for you to want to try.
mm,
Yes,
yes, yeah, as I said, the dollar will also come. I mean, hard currency.
that part. Okay, so just in case you are wondering how long this program has been on for, and we are from Ghana, by the way, and we made this with our friends in Ghana in mind, but it can also be for everybody. So the J1 visa or J1 program cuts across over 10 different categories. So the J1 teacher is just one aspect of the J1 program. It's been there apparently since the 1960s, but we try to pull this data from a website that we share with you, a reliable one, and we got the statistics from 2018 to 2022. People who have had the opportunity to be on the J1 teacher exchange program from Ghana. So, as you can see, in 2018, there were 8 people who got a chance to come in. 2019, the number increased to 18. 2020, the number it went down to 0. You want to guess why? You know,
COVID.
COVID. Anyway, so 2021, maybe I'm just guessing, or we both guessing that people may have applied in 2020, but because the borders were closed, there were probably more applications, or a lot more people got the opportunity to come in. So the number increased to 41. In 2022, which was the year I actually came in, the number increased to 89. We do not have the stats for 2023 and 2024 yet, but we are certain the number is increasing. Guess what? These numbers compared to some other countries like maybe the Philippines, they are probably having the most people coming on the J1 teaching program. You look at their stats and they are having over thousands of people
Yeah.
coming here.
When I saw it, I actually thought the program was meant for them because I'm like, Philippines?
Exactly, but it's meant for everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Mm,
So this is why we are passionate to share this with our friends,
mm.
because we want to go back and make Ghana a better one, the education system in Ghana. So let's come have the experience and have a long-term plan and go back home to make our educational system better.
That's a
Anyway,
very important part. Very important part.
mm-hmm. Okay, you want to go?
Oh, okay. So how do you start this process? So as we're saying, this is a free information we are giving. Um, First, we need to look at program sponsors, and then we are going to share, I mean, some of the program sponsors, but also, if you want to know the program sponsors, if you go to the Bridge USA website, you find, I mean, if you click on teacher, you find all the sponsors for teachers. Okay, so there are so many of them. You choose anyone that you want to sponsor you. So go to their website, read about their work, okay, read about their requirements and everything that they're asking you to provide, and you do that. So let me go back to my screen. Where is it? Okay. So choose any of the program sponsors, read the requirements, be ready to provide everything that they ask you to, and then you'll be ready to go. You can also find schools directly. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you can find schools directly if you want. Um, we can also help you if you need assistance with applying to the schools, or you have any challenges you want us to help you apply into particular schools or schools in different districts and stuff like that, we can talk about that. But for now, we are talking about the free one that everyone can just go to the program's website, go there and go there, look at the requirements, look at the requirements, apply to them directly, and we don't have to charge anything for it. Okay. So
Oh,
what do you have to say about this?
yes. So we just put this image there for you to know that two pathways, two different ways you can go about it. So yeah, the program sponsors link, which we showed you, and we'll drop the link as well, is where you can go and then you can find the recognized or approved program sponsors by the US. It involves a lot of reading. But guess what? What we can say to encourage you is do not give up. Make time. Check out every program sponsors and their requirements and see how you fit in. If you're getting too bored or thinking, oh, this is too much reading or this is too much requirements, just go back to this video and look at the benefits. Keep your eye on the benefits
Yes.
and keep pushing on,
Yeah.
because if it all goes through, you will know that it was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one piece of information we want to give out there. And the other one would be finding your own schools directly. I will just share a quick story here. Frankly speaking, in 2022, when I chanced on this, I didn't know that it was a program. I was just looking for a job, looking for international teaching opportunities, found an opening or an advertisement for my role in the school in the US. And then I just said, let me just test how my CV will do. Anyway, to cut the long story short, I found a school that happened to be a program sponsor. So they didn't work through any third party. So sometimes some few schools may be schools on their own who would also actually be their own program sponsors. So it all entails lots of research and lots of guidance. So that's why we are here to support you. And we've also created a page. You can always reach out to us, and then people can be of support to each other as we all navigate around this journey. So, we don't want to be selfish at all. We want to share.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. And you also know that I applied directly to the schools, right? And then I got a job before I had to work with a program sponsor. So I mean, it can be both ways. But as I said, if there are some specific, if you want us to help you through your application, you want to maybe you don't want to read too much, you don't want to bother yourself, you don't want to look, just send us a message, an email. I mean, we'll respond to it then. You are not going to charge so much. I mean, just a small token, and then we are good to go. Okay.
yep, yep, yep. Okay. Thank you for joining us. So, in ways that we can help, as we said, you can do it all by yourself. I did it all by myself. Notte did it all by himself. But then we've also experienced that we've shared these links and these opportunities with lots of people, and sometimes they need guidance through it. So, time is money. We're ready to help, but we need to be motivated. So, that is why we will just, talk about ways of helping you and how much that will cost you. Not so much, but at least a little to cover up what we will also what we need to do to support you. So we can look at the possibility of linking you up with schools. You still have to go through the usual recruitment process. You go through an interview process and all that. You have to send your CV. So we are here. We will guide you as to what to do to your CV or how to, make it look attractive and spot on, like your resume. Um, Even guiding you through the program sponsor application if you feel it's too much for you, helping you with timelines, helping you with the checklist, what to look out for, what's one step at a time, and all that. I mean, basically just offering that guidance and you knowing that somebody is walking you through the steps. And then eventually, when you get to the position where a school has given you a role, then we prepare you, have a discussion, and guide you through your visa interview process. We just want to make it a point here that we cannot assure you that you will get your visa approved, but we can assure you of our guidance
Mm.
to prepare you to make you feel confident and well prepared for your visa process. Just to summarize this, one step is getting a school. The other step is getting the job offer.
Yeah.
And then once you have a job offer, the program sponsors and the school will work it out to give you all the required and necessary documents that you
Mm.
need to prepare you for your visa interview. So we will just guide you through the process. I mean, when it comes to visa interviews, as you may know, nobody can fully guarantee you. You go and then face the consular, and but we can prep you up for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
and
that's very good.
yeah, and then we know your visa will be granted, hopefully. Once it's granted, that's a whole other, I mean, another journey coming in and all that. We will be here to offer you the support and guidance. There are so many places you may end up into. So we will do the research to let you know and help you out as to how well you can be prepared. But well, let me tell you, no matter how you prepare, you come in to have your own experiences, but we can guide you to manage in a
Mm.
way.
Yeah,
I believe you've spoken about most of the things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But as we said, I think the most important thing we can do for you here, if you want our service, will be possibly suggesting schools that can, put you, I mean, we can recommend you to schools that can potentially hire you. We are not guaranteeing that they will hire you, but we know that, it's going to go through it. Or you are going to have one or two interviews. For me, I had more than one interview, but I passed two and I chose one. So you can also decide if interview for two schools, three schools, and you want to choose this one, or you think sometimes that money is more here and you want to go here because Charlie, we all need it. Okay. So that's what we are here for.
Yes. And then some of the other details to just add to what will be this process may take you some time. One of the things you just need to know is mostly schools begin actively recruiting between January to May, June, thereabout, because school usually starts in August. We are having these presentations early because when you get to know what you need, you can begin to prepare yourself towards January. Some people, this coming academic year may not be a good time for you, but at least you know what to work out for to prepare if you want to really try this program for next year or the subsequent years. So that's why we're sharing this information early enough to get you well prepared. We got some really feedback from our Zoom sessions, and it looks like people really appreciate it if we have another free session to talk about some of the cost implication regarding this program. Not even our cost, but cost, I mean, the main
Yeah.
cost
Yeah.
from the US
Yeah.
government, the US government's
Mm.
concerning this program. So we will see how best we can put that video out. But for now, we hope that this video will be very useful to you. We hope that you find it very what's the word, informative.
Formative. Yes.
Most importantly, we hope that you take the steps.
Yeah.
This is real, it's
Mm.
not fake at all, it's legit. Give it a try.
Yeah. 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 I think what you mentioned also, we need to be saving towards your trip to the US because it involves a lot. Ghana, something $10 will be like, 100 or 200 cities. So you have to be, if you are planning to come here, you have to be really saving to do that. Okay. And then also, we are here for those who apply directly and they get schools. If there's any help that you think we can give you at any point, just contact us. If we think it's a free advice, we can give you free advice. If we think there's something we can help, we will try and help. But just even if you don't, take our services, we are still here to know that at least through us, you got to know and then you are moving. You don't have to come and pay anything to us, but just let us know that, oh, this year I got a school and then I will move into the state. We'll be so happy to celebrate with you.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We hope it was not too long, but good enough
Yes.
for you to have all the information. And for those of you expecting the next video, just watch out. And please, 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 when we do the videos and we ask you to fill our surveys, please do. We
Do
just
it.
want to know
Do
how
it.
many people we are reaching out to, okay, and how
Yeah.
many people we are exposing to this information.
Mm.
Okay, enjoy after this video. Think through it. Take the necessary steps. Please let this meeting be worth it. Take the steps. Bye. Till we see you in another
Adios.
video.